House 40, 60. I'll try to take a peek underneath and see if I can see any plumbing. But if we have galvanized water lines, that means all the plumbing's got to be redone. And oh, I love the plumbing house.
Right? It has so much potential.
Yes. It's got a little lean to it, but
Yeah.
It does.
But it could be finished.
Yeah,
Is this your first?
This would be our first, yeah.
Man, go big or go home.
Pretty much, man. How we roll.
This side looks new over here. Are y'all looking to go ahead and try to replace all the windows too?
Probably, yeah. They look hella old.
Well, we got multiple windows so far. So you have double panes here, and you got some single panes up there and on the other side.
Interesting. So maybe these are newer?
Yeah, this side, for sure, this is new.
Oh.
Right. So they may have replaced these windows on this side when they whatever they're doing with this.
Interesting.
How much do you usually calculate for windows?
About $250 a window.
Yeah, that's what I.
Yeah. Now, I mean, that's like standard builder grade window, right? You can obviously go higher, but I mean, you're just trying to get a quality product, and those are quality.
Yeah.
So how do we know if this is permitted technically?
We won't
through title?
We won't know. You know, if the surveys show up with this on it, then they picked it up on the survey. But then again, if this was all done like pre-70s, it wouldn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Recently, like I would say 70s, 80s on forward. But then again, even that long, it's still at that point really doesn't matter. It's been done.
Mm-hmm.
It's just when you get into it, you got to make sure everything's up to code.
Right.
Because you're permitting the entire house.
Right.
Or I am. Y'all taking this down back here? You're gonna try to do something with it?
Probably take it down.
Yeah.
It looks very homemade.
It is.
Definitely.
For sure.
Kitchen, so yeah, our cars are right on the other side of that door.
Yeah, one thing we noticed is there's not a concrete driveway or technically a garage.
Yeah.
So
Well, I can tell you, houses here, it depends on where you're at, but for the majority, there is no garage. It's usually a carport.
okay.
In this area, because most of the time they were like 2 1s or 3 1s, and they converted them into 3 2s, or you know. So
They used it.
take up the garage.
Yeah.
So this right here, probably take it down as well.
It's just so unique, like as if it's like over a river or something.
Well, they used to have a pool here.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they used to have a pool here.
Wait, no way. From the pictures, it looks just like there should be a river. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't do a good job taking pictures.
Like this
Well,
is.
if you listen closely, you can hear a river.
Yeah, the neighbor's pool.
Yeah, over here, the river's pond.
That was funny.
Yeah, this has to.
Yeah, it's gotta go. We got some demo back here.
Mhm.
So right off the bat, big expensive electrical, mechanical, plumbing, and windows and foundation. So do you know how bad the foundation is? The guy, the specialist said that's going to be anywhere between 10 to 20. Okay, but what I'm asking is, have you had somebody come out and shoot laser to see how off it is?
No.
Okay. Single pane up there, single pane here, single pane, double pane in the middle. So looks like there's like some windows and some not.
How do we usually tell the roof needs to be also?
I'd have to get somebody out here to take out the roof. Do you know how old the roof is?
Was it in the solar
There's no
disclosure?
salvage disclosure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For sure. And it's spongy right there too. Up in here. Why is there? Oh, right there.
Thing like they used to hang an animal and cook it.
Okay. All right. Oh sweet.
That looks newer.
Yeah. Just very awkward looking. Shall we? We shall. All right. So complete kitchen remodel.
Please.
Yeah, I don't think I want this to go because this gives so much character.
Yes.
Um,
That's super cool.
yeah. So yeah, new kitchen. I'm assuming we get a new floor for sure.
Well, not new floor. Well, we finished the floor.
We finished the floor.
Yeah. You don't want to tear this stuff up. What you want to do is come in, level the house, right? And then fix the floor. Because once you level the house, you're going to start getting some gaps and cracks and stuff here and there.
Would we keep this?
And we can make it.
Well, I can tell you this. If you make the door operational, once it's open, right, you have an open room. So that might be super cool too.
Or if we could put it on the outside so it kind of opens where like the barn doors do. Like that way you can move it all the way.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Or is it supposed to go in between, you
It
think?
goes in between.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
It's either off the track or.
Oh, that's fine. That would be cool then. That way
Yeah.
it could be open.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that's a plus. Lots of cracks.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can tell, I mean, just standing here, you can tell that slopes off that way.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And there's a dip where you're standing coming in from over here.
So this
And
is
you can see it slopes off over there.
Yeah.
the main
Wow,
entrance
it's-
right here.
Right.
And you can see just standing here looking at the doorway. The door was
Tilted.
Yep. So you're probably looking more like the $20,000 budget, budget for foundation.
Yeah.
That's what we calculated.
In the pictures, you can even tell that the house is just like.
What kind of budget are y'all looking on the house?
We calculated a little over 100K.
A little over 100?
Yeah. Like 105.
How much wiggle room do you have in that to go higher? Because probably gonna need it.
Probably.
Yeah.
I can go back and renegotiate. Once you give some estimate, we can go back to it. So
There's definitely wiggle room. So I can tell you, we just sold it back in late July. There was a 1,700 square foot. That was a different area.
right.
But that house was 110K, and we took it down to studs. And we did electrical, plumbing, mechanical, all new sheetrock throughout the entire house. Because it was a 57's house, and it still had knob and tube wiring, the galvanized piping. So we have a bathroom here.
So this is a master.
Bathroom, I don't know, because that's got a bathroom in there.
That's so weird.
It's like a locker room almost.
Oh. I do remember. I just didn't know where this was in the home.
Yeah, super weird. And it's got a closet in here. So I'm sure the closet on the back of this.
Oh, that, yeah.
I
Yeah.
just feel like this is such wasted space.
Uh-huh.
I would even
And why is the toilet so like? Is that stairs?
Yeah.
So what, the attic? Let me see.
No, right here it's not.
Oh. Okay, so we wouldn't be able to tear down that wall right on the other side because it's this.
Yeah, it's the stairs. Upstairs.
How did?
Yeah, I'm thinking this wall would have to close. Like I feel so. Like, you know what I mean? Like 2 entrances into the. I might just get rid of these doors too and just wall this off. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's no, unless you want to make like a little, you know, kind of like
Harry
here,
Potter closet.
right? Could.
But even like a half door, something tiny.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It is, but that's what I like about this type of home is it's so unique.
Right.
Oh. Man, what was in here?
And let's see the size of the closets. Okay. No, not too bad. Too bad. Rework the closet a little bit to get
That is some creepy wallpaper.
yeah, it is. To get the newer sliding doors and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Man, the layers of paint this place has had.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. And lead. Yeah. So we're probably, well, they're not even done counting, but I'm assuming we're going to be at the 120 mark. There's not more. Doesn't even have a lot of it. Wait, there's the other side of the kitchen. Yeah. So
this was like a dining maybe?
Maybe we can open. That's what I was just thinking. Open too. This up. How many rooms is this?
It's only a 3-2, but it's.
No, it has the extra room at the very top.
Okay, well that can be counted as a room because it doesn't have a closet.
Well, we would potentially.
But you can make it a closet.
We'll show you the top. Yeah,
it's 2,372 square feet, so it is a
huge, square feet? Yeah.
Huge home. And it's strange that this room is the only wood.
Well.
Or was it an additional?
Maybe. Most of the time they'll put this carpet over this. That's on one side.
Wow.
So you're saying there might be wood underneath this? Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah, that's what the joke is, that the old people make fun of millennials, but they're the ones that put carpet over like this nice wood.
Yeah. Yeah, what's confusing me is this transition here. This looks like it goes down when this wood should come through. But here, just pulling up this corner, it does go under. I just can't tell how far, and I don't want to pull up too much.
Well, it's probably going to get pulled
But it does go under.
Wow.
So it's for sure underneath here. So if any wall has to go, it's definitely this. I'm positive that there's wood all the way into this bedroom too.
So that's.
And you know, this was the addition over here. This was the addition over here.
Just the bath or the bath in the room?
I think just the bath, if I'm not mistaken, because it extends out. Yeah, just the bath.
Oh. Yeah, you can kind of see right here. Maybe.
So this was it. So this is probably the only room that doesn't have the wood in it.
Like right here. Right where it's cracking.
Right. So I would say you probably have wood in this master bedroom, all this hallway in this bedroom, and of course in that bedroom.
So is that a money saver or just?
In fact, actually, it's a huge selling point.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, I wouldn't say a money saver. Because
Okay.
you have to refinish all this.
Yeah.
And you're looking at like, I want to say the going rate's like 175 to 225 a square foot to refinish. So that would be sand, fix, stain, and seal.
Mm-hmm.
But again, you'd have a nice brand new wood floor that you couldn't get today. You couldn't get this kind of floor today.
Yeah, that is a good selling point.
Look at this.
And that's probably just because that side and this side are sagging around. This is probably a beam through here. But yeah, so that room is on the back side of here.
So we could potentially open.
I think you could. I think if depending on what rooms there are upstairs, you could get rid of that room, potentially make yourself a huge kitchen, dining room through here, and then you have like a great room, right? And then living room up front.
Did this one have a closet? Was it considered a room?
It had a closet.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Let's go there. That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this was just an attic and finish out.
Wow, it's huge. I didn't even realize there was basically 3 parts of it. On the typewriter? So how
I think
could...
you'd have the potential to throw a wall right here and make a room.
It's a good sized room.
Yeah, because
And this can
here's
be
your closet right here.
a closet. And we are moving a lot.
What else needs to be there for it to be considered a room? Just a closet and windows?
Closet and windows.
No bathroom up here needed?
No.
Okay. Well, this one has a window unit over here. Interesting.
What else would we be able to use this?
And I think you probably have waste space all through here.
What?
I think this might just become wall this off and maybe this becomes just like attic space, like storage.
Oh, okay.
I don't think there's much you can do with this.
Right.
It's a weird height.
We'll need this storage.
I mean, it is nice that it's floored and like useful already.
So here you can potentially make this 2 rooms up here.
I was gonna say, or a living room, another like little
Like a game room.
But if we have 1, 2, 3 rooms downstairs. So if you get rid of that, then you have 2 rooms downstairs, 2 rooms and 2 bathrooms downstairs. And if you did 2 rooms up here, you'd have a 4-2. I would highly suggest looking at if you can find any 4-2 comps and see what price point that puts you at.
Oh, okay.
And then you may be able to, because it would not look weird to have a wall here with a door, right?
And I was gonna ask you, so you come up the stairs and then where's the door?
And then 2 walls here. Yep, 2 walls here that go back, and then that's
the door right here.
Yeah, walk up, door.
And they already have the fans.
Well,
So that would have to get fixed.
I don't know.
It would have to go. We would have to move it to the middle of the room or something.
Yeah.
This looks like a classroom ceiling.
Yeah.
It's a wallpaper.
No, that's not wallpaper, it's wood paneling.
What?
Printed wood paneling.
Oh.
Yeah. Very interesting. Oh, we're gonna have to insulate all of this.
Sure, something.
Oh, there's a nice chandelier back there.
I see.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I got to insulate all this. I would suggest having an engineer come in here
Mm.
and looking at all these spans, because with this room opened up like it is, I'm very surprised at the lack of supports. Normally this thing would be littered with 2x4s and whatnot. I mean,
So this might just all be unpermitted, basically?
yeah. But I would highly, I mean, you could have an engineer come out here. I have one.
Mm-hmm.
Come out here for $300. If you come out here, look, right, at all of this, and again, give you his recommendation. And he could say, no, everything's fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think that would be a good $300 investment for peace of mind.
Right. Definitely. Would we put different flooring if we turn this into a room? We would turn this into a closet though. It barely fit.
It doesn't have to be a full walk-in closet. Oh, it slopes right here.
No, definitely not. Yeah, you just need enough room to go 2 foot back.
So pretty much like
Yeah, probably.
Uh-huh.
Or,
Yeah. I mean, this room's even big enough. I didn't bring my digital lathe measure, but this room's even big enough to even just go out in front of this.
mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
this whole
okay.
wall. Yeah. Or it's already got that. It's already got this section up here, so it'd be easy just to the sliding doors here.
Oh yeah, that could be the closet, and that could just be more.
More
I don't know.
storage. Yeah. Yep.
Because it isn't. I mean, it is a useful space. It's large.
Yeah.
But then again, so
Square
is
footage.
all of this. No, you think this is counted as a square footage?
probably.
Yeah, I think it would be considered finished.
Wow.
Not only is it a living space, but it's definitely finished. So I'm sure they counted this as square foot.
That makes sense. Hmm.
All right. This is not good. Definitely.
Right?
And I don't know if these stairs are good either.
How would you know?
The steps feels shorter than 7 1/4 inches. 7 1/4 is like the minimum you can have.
Got it.
But, 2 is that you might rework the stairs
Mm-hmm.
to come maybe straight off the front, close that off, and you can access the master from that way or something like that.
Yeah, I
Versus
can see
coming
that.
around and have something.
Well, yeah, the master not being right from the front door.
Right.
Like you were saying, Sam.
Okay, so closing right here.
And then maybe
Closing
putting
this
like the
off, open
stairs.
This up right here to the stairs.
Right. Yep. And then you can come down with a little circle baluster
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh, I see that.
right in front of the front door.
And then this kind of
Okay.
wall can open up or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I think because this might be able to. You'd lose this door,
Yeah.
which means you'd lose this door.
Right.
Because then there'd be no reason to keep it.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, but I'm sure you can resell those doors. Make something off of them.
Hmm.
Figure that out.
Well,
Not going out?
How many square feet though? 2,300?
Yes. 2372.
Are you guys keeping the gas?
I mean, if it's recommended, if it's not, it'll go.
Well, I mean, it's however, whatever appliances you want to provide. You want to provide, you know, a gas stove and a gas hot water heater, or do you want to just go all electric, right?
I mean, I know most people prefer gas stoves, but
I think, yeah, they'll probably keep the gas.
So this is a complete wood burning.
We'll look at what the comps are.
right. I was gonna say we also should just look.
This is really cool.
Is this salvageable?
I
Usable?
think so. Definitely think so. That's cool.
Would we paint this, do you think, or just?
Well, I would want to make sure it's okay to keep first, because I know, like I said, in most homes, like that's the few things to shift, I think.
Well, just standing here, this looks, besides the rust, right? But that's all cleanable. You know, this is some heavy gauge steel, so it definitely hasn't rusted through yet. So grinding that off, refinishing that with some high temperature paint, and then that's all clay brick in there. So it all still looks good to me. Just cleaning it out, and we gotta have a chimney company come and
Inspect them.
inspect the flue, make sure it's all up to code. That's the biggest thing, making sure it's up to code, because when you get to the sell point,
Yeah.
they're gonna buy the house as opposed to gonna have a home inspection.
Right.
And so you don't want, you know, any dings coming up on that.
I can look up the history to see how many owners it's had. That might help with the date, but even then, the buyers could have not done an inspection and just taken it as is.
Yeah, especially with that meat hook.
It is a meat hook?
I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it is too. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's like they were cleaning their own animals in the kitchen.
Oh my gosh.
Scary shit.
You can either come up with, yeah, you're okay, or no, we got some serious issues with the roof structure. Because who knows if that was permanent or not? Who knows, right? And removing support structures on a roof that big is not good. And then not only that, with the bad foundation, like this is
It's
pretty
bad.
severe. And then we're also looking at taking out walls, right? So we definitely need the engineer to come through, when he does come through to inspect, to come through and tell them, hey, we'd like to take out this wall, to, you know, open it up, turn that room over there into part of the kitchen dining room. We'd like to take out that wall so we can move the stairs, if that's something you guys want to do. You know, make sure he understands all what we possibly could be taking out, shifting, and proceed forward that way. I would also suggest, I have a company called Alamo As-Builts. They'll come out and they'll measure and redraw the entire floor plan as is.
That's perfect.
Nice.
So that we can get an idea and then start moving around walls or this or that. So and they work $65 an hour. So yeah, they'll come out and do that, and that way you can get an idea of what walls you want to move around, assuming you get the negotiation and you move forward, right, and start getting more things done.
I'm not kidding. Every door has been unlocked.
Well, there's probably, you know, people don't really care.
The what we're looking at, probably like 6 months.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Calculated for 6 months or more.
Yep.
That's something that I hadn't considered either.
The holding cost.
Yeah, the holding cost.
Yeah, for sure, calculated in at least 6 months. You're probably looking at like 12 to 15
Okay.
to redo the entire house. And then electrical, you're looking probably about the same. You might be looking at like 15 to 20 because this is a 2-story house. A lot bigger. So plumbing, I would count on 15. electrical, let's count on 20, and then HVAC. To do a house this size,
10.
you know, like, yeah, I would say 10 would be a high end. You want to get less, you know, for less than that. But 10 would be sufficient, right? A good conservative number.
Do you think you can write us something up just so we can present to the seller? As
Sure. How quickly do you need it?
As soon as possible.
Yeah, I know.
Whenever you can.
We work with investors, and we know investors are like, hey, tomorrow we need it.
If you can, yeah.
Like this, because you know, obviously, I don't have my contractors out here looking at it. We can't give a detailed estimate. So rough estimates is like big items, right? I'll say complete electrical, complete plumbing, complete HVAC.
Okay.
Right. You know, I'll say sand down floors, refinish kind of deal. New sheetrock throughout kind of deal, like just to give an overall picture of what's being done, and then here's the price, and that'll be a general. Once if we get going on the project, and you guys decide to move forward and run a real number, then I'll get more precise with, okay, we're putting in 150 square foot of tile, and you're doing $3 a square foot, you know, per tile. And we'll break it down room by room.
Okay.
But for what you guys are asking for, yeah, it would just be a generalized.
Now this looks like a red flag that that's even there, right?
What's that?
Like, is it concerning that all this is right here?
Yeah.
Like something's living?
You want to get down here?
Absolutely not.
Maybe a raccoon. I wouldn't trust this,
What?
but like where you're standing. It looks like it's flipping.
Yeah, I don't know what this is.
Careful.
It was made in 1987, I can tell you that much.
87?
Yep. 87.
Where?
Oh baby, it's definitely good. It's cracking all the way over here.
It is not gonna just collapse all of a sudden. There's no way it's
Yeah,
hollow.
see, this has already had some foundation work. See here? This is a new, not that it was just recently done, but this is a new pier.
Mm-hmm.
That was the old pier.
The wood?
Uh-huh. Yeah, these houses, they were built with these cedar posts like this. And I can tell you right now, that will last another 100 years.
Man,
That right
pioneers.
Yeah, that was the old post. This is the new one. And it's even had work beyond that because, see all the shims?
Yeah.
Per code, you're not allowed more than 4 shims. And they got 6.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So the guy who did that foundation work was probably not insured or
Well,
licensed?
I guarantee this was here without these shims when they first redid this. Then the house moved some more, and so they came and shimmed it.
They're like, yeah, what's another 2?
Yeah. So,
Besides not code.
but yeah, now you have galvanized.
Okay, so that's a guarantee.
And then you have cast iron here
15.
for the drain line. So every bit of the plumbing has to be redone.
I mean, this whole house, look, it's like tilted right to here.
The foundation is going to be 20 if not more, for sure. Pretty bad.
Is it even like salvageable?
Oh yeah, these houses are for sure salvageable. It's just how much money do you want to put into it, right? What's it worth?
Yeah.
And that's what we
And
have to see.
Yeah, and it may not be worth it to an investor, right? But it would be worth it for somebody who's going to live in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because, say for instance, if you guys wanted to live in this house, you might be okay with purchasing it for, I don't know what you could get it for, but let's just say 150, tossing another 200 into it. Right now you're 350, and I don't know what the market is in this area, but that may be the number that the market is right now, and then you're going to live in it, so it's only going to grow.
Right.
So that might be, worth it to somebody who's going to live in it, but who knows if it's worth it for an investor. And I guess it just depends on if the numbers work out. I don't know how much you guys are buying it for.